Now y'all check this out, man. Check this out. Check this out. This some of the latest stuff updates on what's going on around the world. What's going on over here in America, man, is having it's like you threw a pebble in the water and it's having ripples, the ripple effect, repercussion ripple effects. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where at first y'all know El Salvador was bucking on taking back they legal criminals. But you know Trump made him bow all the way down to the point to where now they done set up. They done went hand in hand. They done lock pinkies with each other. America and El Salvador, y'all. Where El Salvador is finna start taking all the illegal immigrants that America lock up, whether they innocent or not. They finna start taking them over there to El Salvador and locking them up. Locking them up. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Y'all gonna see it. Man, the president of El Salvador say for a small fee, anybody that you want to send over here to our prisons, you can send over here to our prisons. We will hold them. You know what I'm saying? And he let it outright be known. It don't make no difference what they are to them. That's not on them. If America locks them up, they gonna take them and they gonna hold them. And you ain't gonna see them folks no more, man. They letting it be known. I'm gonna let y'all listen real good. Cause listen to what they saying. This is where they gonna send you where you don't pop up no more. You don't get visits. You don't get human rights. No, there's none of that. And you get bad over there, they let it know. You will come up missing. Huh. Y'all check this out here. Go for yourself, man.
When I say US torture chamber in Latin America, what is it that comes to mind? I'm guessing Guantanamo Bay, or Gitmo as it's called. But now Gitmo will have to make room, because the US might be getting a second black site soon in nearby El Salvador. El Salvador is a Central American nation home to about 6 million people, but a lot of them are in prison. El Salvador has the highest incarceration rate in the world, with more than 100,000 people behind bars, thanks to their president, Nayib Bukele. Bukele became president in 2019 and he has transformed the country. Murders and other violent crimes have plummeted during his reign because he locked up tens of thousands of people. But despite this, his prisons still have room to spare. So he has offered this space to the United States. Bukele says he will take in American criminals for a very reasonable price. Here's our report.
It seems the deal was finalized because Rubio did announce it, and he was stunned at Bukele's generosity.
I know y'all heard, just like I heard, he said the deal was finalized. You better pay attention now. Pay attention.
President, in an act of extraordinary friendship to our country, knowing the challenges we face in the U.S., has agreed to the most unprecedented and extraordinary migratory agreement anywhere in the world. He has agreed to accept for deportation any illegal alien in the United States who is a criminal from any nationality, be they MS-13 or Tren de Aragua, and house them in his jails. And he's also offered to do the same for dangerous criminals currently in custody and serving their sentences in the United States, even if they're U.S. citizens or legal residents.
So El Salvador has agreed to become a deportation hub, where the US can dump undocumented migrants. No matter what country they came from, El Salvador will take them all. This includes hardened criminals. And not just criminal immigrants, this includes US citizens. El Salvador says it'll become an offshore prison colony for all of them. Why would El Salvador make this
offshore prison colony for the money? Offshore prison colony.
Bukele put up this post saying that he would charge a competitive fee, cheap by US standards, but a windfall for his government. The US has almost 2 million incarcerated people. If Washington takes up Bukele's offer, if it sends even a fraction of its prisoners to El Salvador, Bukele could make quite a killing. El Salvador has the space to house tens of thousands of prisoners. Bukele recently built a mega prison in the country called the Center for the Confinement of Terrorism. It can officially house 40,000 prisoners. But the prison director once said that Where you can fit 10 people, you can fit 20.
Ooh, they gonna pack y'all
So,
in there.
Who really knows the prison's true capacity? There are no family visits.
No family visits, none of that.
No human rights groups.
No human rights
NGOs.
group. They don't give a dang.
Just rare guided tours at best.
Woo-wee. They gonna do the
Who
ooh-wee.
built this prison to house dangerous criminals? Gang members that had been terrorizing El Salvador for decades. The country used to be a murder hotspot. But Bukele imposed an emergency and proceeded to lock up anyone even remotely related to gangs.
That's what America finna start doing.
The result has been that crime has fallen dramatically. But there are reports of arbitrary arrests, custodial torture, and extrajudicial killings.
Extrajudicial killings. Y'all know what that means?
The prison is considered a dumping ground for people who will never see the light of day again.
Ooh-wee. Now look here. Y'all hear what them people talking about. Y'all heard them just like I heard them say that it's already been signed into action. Man, listen, these folks ain't playing with y'all no more, man. They finna turn the country of El Salvador into one giant prison. Y'all remember that movie that came out way back in the 1970s called Devil's Island, where they took one of them islands way out in the Pacific somewhere and turned the whole island into a jail, a penal colony. It went down. Man, look, that's what they finna do to El Salvador. And the president over there say, man, give me all of them. Give me any and everything you don't want that you want me to lock up and put on ice and hold them forever. I will hold them. Just give me about $5, $6 a piece for them. And I got it. And they gonna do it. That's the new Guantanamo Bay. Man, look, and the folks just told y'all, ain't no visits, ain't no human rights groups, ain't none of that. Them folks knocking them off up in there. Get crazy, get wrong. You want to go on your food strikes. You want to throw piss. You want to fight the police. You not going to do it in that prison. You will be MIA, and I ain't talking about no Miami. I'm talking about missing in action. And they let you know we taking the criminals that come from other countries sneaking into America that y'all lock up and y'all can send them over here. We'll hold them. Not only are we taking them, man, they outright, they let you know they ain't even got to be nobody who committed no crime. If they illegal alien and y'all get them and y'all want us to hold them, send them over here. So, people crying and you can still reach your loved ones. But now when this kick in, go sneak over here if you want to, and they catch you, they gonna send your butt to that spot over there in El Salvador, and your family ain't gonna be able to find you. They ain't gonna be able to come visit you. Ain't gonna be no letter writing. Ain't no cell phones in the prison for you to sneak and call out. Ain't none of that jumping. None of that. Man, these folks tired of playing with folks, man. It's finna crank up. Man, and look, they said they taking people that already been locked up in America. If America, y'all don't want them, you can send them to us too. Huh. Yeah. And they ain't just taking illegal aliens. Man, they might be taking blacks, whites, Mexicans, Asians, everything. People from Mars. It don't make no difference. If America catch them and lock them up and send them over there, man, it's like you finna be dropped off in the Twilight Zone, homie. So keep playing with it, man. Keep playing with it. Boy, look, I tell you, we living in the last days. We living in the last days. Get ready.